What's going on YouTube? Chow City here. Today we'll be soloing the Nightfall Strike playlist this week on our Warlock. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more Destiny content. Let's get started. This week's Nightfall's modifiers are Epic, Berserk, Fresh Troops, Airborne, and Catapult. I don't know if these two work together, or is it just weapons only for Airborne? But yeah, Catapult's great. Love this modifier. Grenade recharge rate is greatly increased. We're running on our Sunsinger, and we're going to be going into the Nightfall with Steel Medulla. I've been liking this weapon just because of the perk that it has. Landing 3 bursts on the target causes the 4th burst to do extra damage. I don't know, I've been liking it, but I'll switch it up if I feel I'm not doing enough damage with it. Moving down, we're going with a winged word. Sorry. Honestly, I'd prefer to go with the Devil's Dawn for the higher impact, but with this week's Nightfall is going to be a lot of Cabals, and they usually have the solar burn on them, so we'll see. We'll switch this up if we need be. And for heavy, we're just going with some random rocket launcher. I'll feel again if I need to switch to like the Galahorn or or the Sleeper. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's get right into this.
Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a war with the Cabal on Mars. So let's get to taking out their command, one by one. Valus Ta'arik. From what I can gather, he commands the siege dancers from an Imperial land tank outside of Rubicon. He's well protected. But with the right team, we can punch through those defenses, take this beast out, and break their grip on Freehold.
Let's find access to their system.
Alright guys, so this week's Nightfall is the Cerberus Val. He'll be going against Valus Ta'arik. Now I'm sure all of you knows how to do this strike. Honestly, going through it is not difficult. And if you don't know how to do it, just watch the gameplay. I'll put a link in the description for when if you want to skip to the final boss. But this strike is kind of nice. There's a lot of parts you can skip over. You don't have to engage the enemies. Like this first part coming up here. Now you can clear everything if you want to, but if you were looking to finish the bounty, try to save yourself some time. Now, I try to clear a couple ads in the beginning here, but honestly, you don't have to, and you'll see you'll see me just booking it at the end there, because it was just wasting too much time. But yeah, so the grenade recharge, if you can't tell, it's freaking awesome. Just like it's spammable. So pick a class that has a good grenade. All 3 class, Hunter, Titan, and the Warlock, should easily be able to do this Nightfall. The Hunter, you don't have to go with the in this perk, to be honest. There's a lot of hiding spots that you'll see throughout this Nightfall that keeps you out of danger. You can snipe from far distance, so don't even worry about it. And yeah, just slowly work at it. See right there, like the Cabal Major there, got the solar burn shield or solar shield. But I don't know. I just gone with should have just gone with the icebreaker, to be honest. But yeah, like, there's a lot of places to hide. See that door right there? Honestly, you can book straight through right from the get-go if you want to, but it's really up to you. So if you want to do that, you come here and you kind of hide behind these boxes. So you're gonna get shot once the door opens, and you just go on through. Don't have to waste any time there. And if you're worried about the timer and doing it within like half an hour or 30 in-game minutes, don't worry. Like, I wasted a lot of time trying to take out enemies and like being stubborn, not switching to Galahorn, thinking I have enough time, but I cut it. I think at the end I finished like 4 minutes or something. And keep in mind, I messed around a lot. Like this guy, I honestly could have just switched to Galahorn, maybe like one shot, but no. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Just freaking wasting time. Just wasting time. Look at that. One shot, he moves, keeps shooting you. And there's a couple waves that comes out of here, and I didn't have to do them. I don't know what I was thinking. Could have just booked through. Like, look at that. That's stupid play right there. Standing right in front of those. Like, asking to be killed. But yeah, if you're a Warlock, as you can see, the recharge rate on your grenade is it's insane. But yeah, like I was saying, for you're running this a hunter, I don't know, go with Night Stalker. For PvE, I think hands down, that's the best class to go with. Tether is so useful for the extra damages, and for your grenade, for your double grenade, it's easy to control certain zones or areas of the map. And if you get in trouble, you can always use your I don't know what the other grenade, your melee grenade? I don't know. To go invis or to do extra damage. I mean, it's up to you. Do what you feel like you need to. If you're a skilled player, you know, go with extra damage. And here, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, this guy just, look how much time I'm wasting on this little tiny room. Like, this guy just went to town on me. I couldn't even get out. Man, just stupid plays after stupid plays. So at this point, I was like, alright, just gonna go. Just gonna book it. And they don't even chase. I thought they would chase out. I'll need to take care of it, but no, they don't even chase. They just stay in that room. So at this point, you need to take out all the little ads, and you'll go through a couple waves of Taken. But yeah, this part you can't skip through. You got to do it. You got to kill everything to trigger the next stage. And I mean, just gotta watch out for these guys. They do a crap load of damage. But yeah, I mean, look at this. There's always cover. This map, this strike, there's always some sort of cover for you to hide behind, duck behind. So don't even worry about it. Just gonna come up here, trigger the next step. Okay, now for this next part. This is where you guys want to go. Come up to these rocks. I'm gonna go right on top here. Okay. And it's Snipe City. Look at that. Easy. You get in trouble? See? Just duck. You get low on HP. Just hide. Don't even shoot them, just hide. Until you regen, then go back and keep fighting. I mean, look at all those things. Imagine if you're down there with them. So annoying. Yeah, you're up here. You're away from danger. Easy. Easy, easy. Now to my left, there's going to be snipers that spawn. Be careful with those. They get overlooked a lot. And a lot of times, I mean, it's 2-shot. So be really careful. And they will be on your left. I don't think I noticed them, to be honest, till I got shot by one of them. But yeah, all you gotta do is just snipe them out. If you haven't noticed yet, I've already switched to my icebreaker just because I knew this part was coming up, and I'm not going to be down there grabbing ammo. Just want to be up here away from danger, just sniping away. That's all I want to do. Now, let's see. So we got sniper there. There's only one more. Just can't shoot. There. That's the guy that gets overlooked. This one right here. Alright, so with this, again, take your time. There's absolutely no rush. There you go. Now they do hide, as you can see just now. We do need to go down and take care of them ourselves, but I mean, just 2 guys. And that tower in the middle there, use it as cover. Hide away from them, because they can take you out very quickly. Especially with those things that shoot at you. I don't know what they're called, but they're annoying as shit. Those things, man. And they hurt. They hurt a lot. I think it's like 2 of those. Direct hit, you're dead. But yeah, other than that, just take your time. You'll see me moving into this room here. Just for some cover. And those ball things that they shoot at you, sometimes that one there, it glitches out and it doesn't even reach you up here. So this is a good place to be. And just slowly take them out. The last guy is really annoying. No idea where he is right now. I'm always hovering. He always dodges. Every time I shoot a rocket launcher at him. There we go. Okay. So that's that stage. Now the next part, you're going to go down and trigger the next part. Now once you go down, you're going to want to book it back to where we were sniping from. You go down here, trigger, and book. Just book. You don't want to be down here. It's okay, you run into these things like shadow, touch, whatever. Doesn't matter. Run through them. They don't hurt you. Just keep running. Keep running. Okay. Then we go back up here. Alright. Up here, safe, away from danger. Okay. And the guy we want to kill, he's invised. He's right there. So I chucked a grenade, to be honest, not like the grenade does a lot of damage, just so I can see where he is. Alright, so now we see him. Now we're gonna jump and shoot our rocket launchers. Remember, being airborne does more damage. So jump. See how fast it's taking him down? Actually, I don't know. Not that fast, but good enough. And yeah. And since we're so far, so much higher than he is, most of our shots is going to be crit shots right on his head. Just because of angle. Like, a lot of times I wasn't even aiming at his head, particularly. But I just want to hit him. But because of where I'm standing, it's going to pop him right in the head. And each shot for Icebreaker is doing about 16,000 damage. Not bad. And yeah, there's a couple snipers down there that spawn. Like that annoying freaking guy there. Just take your time and take him out. The rest of them, they can't really hit you. So don't worry. And just remember, if you're low on health, just get back. Just get back, regen, and go do damage again. Look at that. Imagine if you're down there. You're gonna get rocked. Alright, we're almost there. A couple more. There you go. Now you don't have to clear every little taken down below. After you down that boss, pull out your Sparrow and just blast through. Just rip through this part. Alright. And on to the next part. Now the next part, you don't have to clear that room either. But I took a chance of booking it through. I made it, but I recommend taking out a little bit of ads, especially if you're a hunter. Well, actually, no. If you're a hunter, just go and viz and just run all through. If you're a Titan, I'm pretty sure you can Titan skate through that pretty easily. You guys are the freaking fastest class when it comes to that kind of stuff. So here, I'm looking at my time and I see 14 minutes. So I do try to take out a little bit, but I was still a little skeptical on if I can down the boss in that time. So I took out like 2-3 ads, and then I was just like, forget it. So right now I'm just gonna book through, because you don't have to kill any of these to trigger the next part. And they won't come follow you to the next room, so just go on through, and by killing these guys, this will trigger Valus to Arc. Now, to cheese this, where you want to go exactly where I go on the left side here, and the furthest ramp, there's a little slit on the side. Drop in, and all through all these boxes, or like through the crevices, you can see them. And his rockets aren't going to hit you. His machine guns will, so just kind of be careful of that. Pop in and out, and just do work. Ads will still spawn, but no ads can hit you if you're in here. If it wasn't for the timer, it'll be, I guess, well, it'll be less stressful for sure. But yeah, I just needed to do as much damage as I can, shortest amount of time. Now the reason why I switched weapons here to the scout rifle was just because the Palindrome wasn't doing the damage that I needed it to do, the time I needed it to do it in. So that's why I switched to the Distant Star, and yeah. So there's a couple phases. Once you do enough damage to Valis, he's gonna start walking to the other side. That's fine. You're gonna leave him. You're not gonna chase him or try to burst him down. Clear ads. Clear ads that's gonna come around you, as you see right now. There's a couple of them out there. Because once he moves and you have like about 10 minutes or so, you're in pretty good shape. Don't worry, you will be able to do it in 30 minutes. But once he moves, this is kind of the tricky part, because you kind of have to expose yourself at times. And obviously you want to do it with no ads near you, because he's right there. And his rockets won't hit you, but his freaking machine gun, you're in the direct line of it. And those things, man, those things do work. They'll take you down so fast if you're not paying attention. So what I try to do here is just pop in and out, and I mean, try to get crits, but any damage is good damage. So as you can see there, I just did a couple body shots, a couple of headshots, and then I backed out because I know I needed to expose myself even more to get good hits on him. So clear some ads, and you'll be able to do that. And just slowly work at it. Like, all my other videos will tell you guys, don't rush. That's one of the main things. I know the timer's running down, you stressing out because you've gone this far, you don't want to do it again. But when you rush is when you make mistakes. And trust me, you guys will be able to do it. I messed up a lot. I wasted a lot of times in places that I didn't need to. So don't worry. Now, the boxes to my left, you can jump on top of them, which we will do to either get out of the crevice or to just try and get a better angle on the rest of the ads. But yeah, I think this part, scout rifle is definitely the way to go, because you're going to be pretty stationary, and don't chuck grenades at yourself. It's just like a mini sniper, right? Very useful. Honestly, the scout rifle I have, distance star, is not the greatest, but it was the best one I had. If you have one that's like, it's got like firefly on it, or even like explosive rounds, man, go with those. I wish I had one like that. But unfortunately, RNG don't like me. So, what are you gonna do? Now, right here, I can't even see Valis' head, so I'm literally just putting any damage I can on him with Icebreaker. You see him move. Okay, so he's gonna go back and forth on the other side. I'm just kind of waiting. Now, ads will spawn above you, and they'll drop down right now, like so. But no worries. If you get in trouble, drop back down into your crevice, and you'll be good to go. And I mean, Cabal's easy to kill. There's nothing to it. So I know there's another mob above me, but I'm trying to get him to come down. Okay, so now I know I'm pretty clear on my side. Just gotta do a little bit more damage on Valis. And when he hits about 50% HP, he's gonna start walking back to our side. And when he starts walking back, this is when you go to another cheat spot. So I see he's walking back. Alright. And as soon as you see that, you gotta move. Jump and run, do whatever you want, do whatever you can. Get to the other side, into this crevice here. and you'll be away from danger. Now you're not like invincible in this spot. They can still hit you, especially with rockets or anything, any splash damage. But if you get in trouble, duck and just go hide behind one of the boxes, like right here. It'll be good. Okay. And whatever adds, just take them out. Now you see we have 6 minutes left. It's a lot of time, don't worry. You will get this done. So right now, he's about 50% HP. And when he gets down to about quarter, he'll start moving closer to you. And that's when you can just go ham with all your weapons, all your grenades. Just unleash on him. But before that, he's gonna stand there and just, you know, try to shoot you, and all you gotta do is jump up, throw a couple grenades at him, shoot him, rocket launcher, I don't know. Whatever you guys do. Alright, you see here, and he won't move. He'll stand right there. Because the next phase is moving towards you. Okay. Remember, airborne. Jump up, shoot him, jump up, shoot him. Alright, so he's starting to move closer. And he's gonna go, he usually goes on the bridge only. Like he'll go on the bridge and try to stomp you, and you kind of glitch him there. But for some reason, this Valis tries to go around on me. And I mean, I didn't know what to do. This has never happened. So I just tried to put a couple shots on him, but he kind of stood there. I was like, oh, shit. And again, don't throw grenades at yourself. But yeah, and then he was gone. And now, he's where he should be. Now, if you're at this stage right here, he cannot touch you. He will stomp you, and he'll stand right there. He won't move. His rockets won't do shit. And just, you know, snipe him, shoot him with whatever. At this point, I just hucked as many grenades as I could at him, because again, he will not move. Man, I don't know how many grenades I hucked there. But yeah, there you guys go. He's down. We've got about 4 minutes left still. Easy. Easy Nightfall.
Defeated in the Cabal command dealt a great blow.
You guys can skip through a lot of the stuff that
more fleets will come.
I didn't. I wasted quite a bit of time.
We must be ready to face them all.
And yeah, that's the Nightfall. 2 cheese spots at the very end. Very easy. Take your time. Don't rush it, guys. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. If you found this video entertaining or helpful, please drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more Destiny content. Peace.